Two players, both on 8 goals, both with 4 matches still left to play. And the Golden Boot, the most prestigious individual award in the history of the World Cup, cannot currently be separated between them by goals alone. For the first time ever, the Golden Boot leader is being decided by assists. Kylian Mbappé, 8 goals, 3 assists, leads the race. Lionel Messi, 8 goals, fewer assists, second. Behind them, Erling Haaland on 7, Harry Kane on 6. 4 players, all still in the tournament, all still scoring, all in the quarterfinals. This is the tightest Golden Boot race in the history of the FIFA World Cup, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly which one of them wins it, and why. How the Golden Boot is decided? Before the contenders, the rules. The Adidas Golden Boot goes to the player with the most goals at this tournament. If 2 players are tied on goals, and right now they are, FIFA uses assists as the first tiebreaker. The player with more assists wins. If that is also equal, the player who scored their goals in fewer minutes on the pitch wins. This means that at FIFA 2026, every touch, every pass, every second on the pitch carries a consequence in this race. A missed assist, a saved penalty, a substitution 5 minutes too early. Any one of those things could decide the Golden Boot. Just Fontaine holds the record for most goals in a single World Cup tournament, 13 in 6 games at France in 1958. No one has broken it in 68 years. None of our 4 contenders will either, but they will get closer than anyone has since Fontaine himself. Contender 4, Harry Kane, 6 goals, the 4th highest total at this tournament. But here's the number that matters most for Harry Kane right now, not 6. The number is 10. Gary Lineker scored 10 World Cup goals for England across 3 tournaments. For 36 years, that was England's record. Kane is now level, and he still has the quarter-final, potentially the semi-final, and potentially the final left to play. Kane's goal contributions at this tournament have been relentless. 2 goals against Croatia in the group stage opener, 1 against DR Congo in the round of 32, 1 penalty against Mexico at the Azteca in the round of 16. The Bayern Munich striker came into this tournament as the most prolific scorer in European football this season. His goals per minute ratio has been better than Mbappe's for the last 2 years. The honest concern, England need to keep winning for Kane to catch the leaders. They face Norway in Miami on July 11th, which means Kane will be on the same pitch as Erling Haaland. 2 of the 4 Golden Boot contenders, the same match. One of them goes home without a trophy. If England win that match, Kane will keep scoring. If England lose, his tournament is over at 6 goals. The Golden Boot race ends for him in Miami. Contender 3, Erling Haaland, 7 goals, and Norway just eliminated Brazil. Let that settle for a moment. Erling Haaland, 26 years old, is playing in his first ever World Cup. He has 7 goals. He has scored in every single knockout game, and the team he plays for just eliminated the 5-time world champions. His tournament reads like a highlight reel that nobody believed was possible for Norway. 2 against Iraq in the group stage, 2 against Senegal, including a side-foot volley that hit the underside of the bar and went in. The winner against Ivory Coast in the round of 32, bundled home in the 86th minute, dramatic, late. Then the brace against Brazil in the round of 16 that stunned the world, 7 goals. Norway's all-time leading scorer at a World Cup. In his first World Cup tournament, he is 1 goal behind Mbappe and Messi, 1 goal. In the quarterfinal, Haaland faces England. Specifically, Haaland faces Jordan Pickford, the same Pickford who kept a clean sheet against Mexico. The same Pickford who has been described by 442 as the best goalkeeper England have had at a World Cup since Gordon Banks. This is the individual contest inside the quarterfinal that nobody is talking about. Haaland versus Pickford, 1 goal separating him from the Golden Boot leaders, in Miami, on July 11th. Contender 2, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi has 18 World Cup goals, the most in the history of this competition, men and women combined. He broke Miroslav Klose's men's record on June 22nd with a brace against Austria. He broke Marta's overall record with the same brace, both records, same match, at 38 years old, and he is still scoring. 8 goals this tournament, a hat-trick against Algeria in the group stage, 2 against Austria, 1 against Cape Verde in the round of 32, and the most important one, the 83rd minute equalizer against Egypt in the round of 16 when Argentina were 2-0 down and facing elimination. That goal did 2 things simultaneously. It kept Argentina in the tournament, and it put Messi into sole possession of the Golden Boot lead. At the moment he scored it, he was the leading scorer at the World Cup, 38 years old, second to last knockout round, the all-time record holder adding to his own record. Then Mbappé scored against Morocco, and the race became a tiebreaker. Here is what makes Messi's position in this race extraordinary. He has missed a penalty at this tournament, he had a goal disallowed, and he is still level for the lead. He has been the most consistently clinical finisher, but the tiebreaker is assists, and Mbappé has more. Messi needs one thing: he needs to score before Mbappé scores. And given that Switzerland's defensive structure is the most organized of any team remaining in the quarterfinals, that may be harder than it sounds. Contender 1, Kylian Mbappé, 8 goals, 3 assists, leading the Golden Boot. Kylian Mbappé scored against Morocco in the 59th minute to give France a 1-0 lead in the quarterfinal. That goal did more than win the match. It made him the outright Golden Boot leader, because with 8 goals and 3 assists, he now leads Messi on the first tiebreaker. It also made him the all-time leader in World Cup knockout stage goals, 10 goals in knockout matches, ahead of Ronaldo R9, Gerd Müller, and every other player in the history of the tournament, the best knockout scorer in World Cup history. And he is 27 years old. His tournament has been relentless. 2 against Senegal, where he became France's all-time leading goal scorer, surpassing Olivier Giroud. 2 against Iraq, 2 against Sweden in the round of 32, 1 penalty against Paraguay in the round of 16, 1 against Morocco in the quarterfinal, 8 goals, 4 matches remaining for France at minimum. He won the Golden Boot in 2022 in Qatar, finishing with 8 goals, including a hat-trick in the final against Argentina. He is the defending Golden Boot winner. He is currently the leader, and he is playing some of the best football of his career. The concern, if there is one, is that France play Morocco in the quarterfinal right now. Morocco are the best defensive team remaining, the lowest defensive block, the tightest shape, the team that held Spain, Portugal, the Netherlands, and Canada to almost nothing in open play. Mbappé scored against them. Once. But whether France win that match, and whether Mbappé adds more, will determine whether the defending champion retains the defending title. At the start of this video, I told you I would tell you exactly which one of these 4 players wins the Golden Boot, and why. Here is my answer: Kylian Mbappé, not because he is currently leading, not because he has more assists than Messi, but because of the specific position he is in right now. France are the favorites to reach the final. If they do, Mbappé will play 3 more matches. He has scored in every single match at this tournament. He has never gone 2 consecutive games without scoring for France at a World Cup. Messi faces Switzerland, the most organized defensive team in the quarterfinals. Switzerland held Brazil and Morocco in the group stage. Scoring against them is not guaranteed, even for Messi. Haaland, 7 goals, brilliant, faces England and Jordan Pickford. And England's defensive record at this tournament is the best of any team remaining in the last 8. Kane needs Norway to lose for his tournament to end. If Norway beat England, Kane is out. 6 goals, 4 contenders, 4 paths through the bracket, the most open Golden Boot race in 40 years. But this is what I know about Kylian Mbappé. In 2022, he scored 8 goals. In 2026, he already has 8. 3 more matches, the defending champion, the assists leader. The Golden Boot is his to lose. And right now, he is not losing it.